through a couple of those different like ropes on up, right? You see them separating underneath. You also are able to use the extra information from Ruffa's. Now it does look like they're gonna at least try and push up onto the roofs. It does feel like, however, Titan Esports Club doing a phenomenal job of being able to hold the line. Not just that, but they have been able to find not just a knock, but an elimination. This should be Thai Esports Club, Thai able to clean things up.
Oh, it's a 1v1 situation now, though. Refrain looking to try and get the reset. There is only one man left, and that is Reaper. Does look like he's going to move up, and it is a 1v1 to start it off, and Reject gets the job done. It looks like Wolves Gaming also getting eliminated by
Eastern side of the zone. Notice Fox trying to still close their way into zone as well.
Here we go. Nosy Fox now about to get into it. Out comes Grow Gaming moving on in. Libel now needs to be careful. Here comes the Axel ult. He's going to go down, you think. Oh, how the hell is he still alive? Out comes the RE45. Sits down, says move on. And just like that, Nosy Fox down 2. There's only one man left. Standing. Grow Gaming looking to clean this up. And Nosy Fox get put back into the lobby. Action. 16 squads still standing, and it looks like Zeta Division right on the tail of Fnatic. This could be what Fnatic needs here. They haven't had the best week, the best split one, but this could be a good start for Fnatic here in this tournament.
Yeah, younger, talented squad for Fnatic, really trying to pick up their momentum, and taking out a squad like Zeta Division would definitely be a good momentum booster here. However, they're an ultra. I was gonna say in a tough spot, they'll have to TP away, but Satuki has been given the green light, pushes to the other side. We can see, however, though, their teammates are falling. They've already lost Mike. Yuka F down as well. Satuki, however, gonna try and stay alive.
BKG getting the job done. We're gonna go have a look at Gen G now. Gen G getting into some action as well. The Conduit as well. Remember how good the Conduit is been so far since the update. So we're going to see a lot of Conduit out here as well. Beautiful shots by Ziki. It's Ziki and Asia left standing. And it looks like they're getting some kills here on Reject as well. One man left standing for Reject, which means Asia smells blood. And if we know anything, Asia will swing that no matter what his health is, and he will get the job done. One man left standing in front of Asia, and Relove DCG will get eliminated as well. And just like that, we're down to 9 squads.
Now it's disgusting. You push into the zone very briefly so you can push up on the rock and actually beam on it down. The problem, though, it looks like a third party pulls on up. Ziki now going to be down. Asia will be able to turn this thing into a 2v2. Rounds the corner with the R99, but they're put down, leaving it all left at Dexter, and it will be Gen G that get taken out.
Unlimit, the solo piece, getting the job done. It is nades left in their hand. Reignite, the closest team. What a nade! Will Unlimit swing that? Oh my god, Peace getting the job done there. He gets 3 kills. He might be able to maybe get the boys back here
in game number 1, and rocking a relatively balanced combo, I would say, or a composition as well. When you look at their trio, it looks like SAUL looking to try and send full send across the way here. The problem, Legacy is already down, but Limit will eventually end up falling here. SAU.
The finish, it does look like VKG are going up against Grow Gaming at the moment. Casa trying to hold it down with LQ Dud, but this gives Thai Gaming a chance to move in and get a game 1 victory here, as both teams look to have their hands full, and Thai Gaming look to try and take advantage here, and that is the idea. As we can see, Yumi looking to move on in. Grow Gaming going to get eliminated, and it looks like the Axel swing in. Thai Gaming take game number 1 of our Battle of APAC.
ちょっとピークするよ。ピークっていうか、その挟むわ。奥ダウンしてる1人。丸ぐる投げる、丸ぐる投げる。
5部隊だから、ギョフっていいからね、これ。ギョフっていいからね。ワンダウン、これ。前まで行く、俺。
やった、ラスト。終わり、ゆっくり。終わり。奥いる、オッケー、手前いるよ。
奥の木でファイト。わかんないな、ダウン格殺で。
ラスト、そのまま行くよ。
キュアあれ。
右から行く、俺。ピークする。クリだ、やった。おい。折れちゃったよ、チャンピオン。
S8UL 4th and Gen G rounding out the top 5. I guess we'll go and have a look at which legend is getting banned here first for game number 1.
In the vicinity. Interforce 36, it felt like had things starting to go into their directions in map number 1. Kind of surprised to see them only walk away with 1 point, but Weibo Gaming, they were able to pick up 5 in map number 1. They're in a dangerous spot here, however, as they already have lost 1. It will be Bolin who takes the sky, able to find a knock, but it's all left the 3MZ in a 1v1. But for now, it is still just the 1v1. Miyake's been able to get their shields back up to full as well, and will now look to push towards that potential low ground. We'll make sure that they've been able to at least rearm both of their weapons as well. The problem, they are pushing down towards 3MZ. You have to worry about the fences. 3MZ somehow turns things around and absolutely puts them down, puts them in a box.
For legend picks, and we're going to see a lot of different game styles as well out here, but as we can see, Conduit, Valkyrie and Watson here for VK Gaming as they're looking to get aggressive. Down goes QQ and VKG on the back foot. Team RRQ, easy flash, can he hold it down for his new squad? No, he can't. VKG Casa getting the job with the 30-30 on his hip. Still have a pretty good spot out here as well, Q. At the moment, our game 1 winners, they're on the back foot. Tire going down. Now it's a 2v2 situation, I think. Get the triple take shotty out. Weibo Gaming get eliminated. 13 squads left.
Also been relatively quiet, despite the fact that they did have to rotate in from the far northeastern side of this map. Reject in a little bit of a tough spot here currently, trying to carve themselves a little bit of spot in this following zone. Rumpa's gonna be able to find one, pushes through with that Devo. Can you find a second?
Oh my god!
Oh, no, you can't. That's big movement here.
It is a 1v1, but with the team on the height just not helping the situation. E36 come out and clean up Reject. Reject.
I had a good job, did a good job of being able to put themselves in solid position in game 1. They're looking to do the same thing and go back-to-back here in game number 2, but it's Zeta Division who are looking to try and take everybody else out that's on this northern side of the zone, and it's BCG who will fall.
Bro Gaming now moving on in. Beautiful shots. They do get the axle slide, which gives them the advantage. We have the Conduit as well with the Qs. Does have a Q up the sleeve, so he can stay aggressive. Beautiful shots with the alternator. It's not going to be enough as Ty come up and clean it. We're now down to our final 3. VKG, Ty, and Zeta Division here for game number 2. Height. The team that probably is in the toughest position right now would have to be VK. They do get to a pretty good spot, but they do get knocked off with some of the most god nades here from Zeta. Zeta are looking to be aggressive as VKG now on the back foot, and it looks like VKG might be getting eliminated here with game 2 in the top 2.
Zeta Division needs to make sure that they don't overextend though and lose one of their 3, which would then in turn give Ty a nice opening. VKG, however, has been able to get their 3 back onto their feet. Yuka will push it to the low ground.
Oh my god!
Play aggressive with the L-Star, but overextends. This is what we were talking about. It's now all gonna be left to Satuki to try and play for seconds.
VKG, dude, giving Ty an easy win here. Zeta Division, I don't know what they were doing to force that fight. They had God spot.
It still feels like, especially with Ty being on the high ground, feels like they should be the squad that you favor. There's a chance that the redeploy gives this squad, a VKG, a chance. Do maybe those rockets stun this squad enough as they fall? Ty is able to keep themselves alive, though. It does look like Pino just ought to be able to find a way to get back to their full 3.
Let's go to QQ, the man, the myth, the legend does get down 1. VKG with the foot on the pedal, and they will take game number 2 here. Not a bad one there. Ty also getting another 15-point game. And well, VKG sitting on top at the moment after 2 with 34 points. Kind of rotated straight into reignite here. Down goes 1. BCG on the back foot. Rezi gets down 2. There's only 1 man left standing, and it does not look good for BCG as they are the first team eliminated here in game number 3. Zeta Division now, they did kind of give up that win in the last game, but they're not going to let it go here in game number 3 as they get rid of Edward.
Back through the portal. The problem, though, is it's Reignite who are looking to join the party.
Beautiful shots by Reignite now moving in on the action. Rezi now getting it down. There's only one more man left standing for Wolves, and Wolves are going to get eliminated by Reignite here. So with 16 squads left standing,
UL will at least be able to use the altar portal, the portal back. The problem is Gen G is waiting on the other side.
it's Gen G going up against E36. It's a 1v2 situation. A lot of wingmans out here for the APAC North teams, I've noticed. Gen G, Fnatic also down to a solo. Beautiful shots coming out, though. E36 now on the back foot, and it is Dexter. If there's one man that can do it for this squad, get this reset. It's going to be hard. I feel like Dexter's just going to full sender here and try and get the job done.
Yeah, you got you rounding the corner. Saw a couple players right there by the pylon as well. You got a full swing and full.
In a pretty good position, but 7 squads still standing, Q. There's not much room for these teams to all be standing.
There's not much room for these teams, and there are a lot of squads that like to fight that are still left alive as well. So don't be surprised to see the pace continue to get picked up as Noisy Fox continues to spray across the way. Stepping up here, Kakagori steps on down. That will help take back up to full. The problem, though, is they are now going to be getting sent as far as with that barrage. The pylon goes down, but it's not in time.
Nosy Fox getting it down. Zeta Satuki getting it down as well. RRQ just playing this nice and slow. And I do like this, but Zeta looking to try and stay alive. The wingman in the hand. Can Satuki do something with it? The last man left standing is that Gibby. Titan Esports Club get eliminated. Can he get a reset here? RRQ, they aren't worried about it, so Zeta will get a reset. RRQ need to clean this up. There's only one man left standing. No, there's 2. Oh my god, the Ultra Q's just kidnapping everyone at the moment. Nosy Fox get eliminated, but guess who got a full reset? That is Zeta. Zeta now moving in to try and get the victory for game number 3. And just like that, Zeta Division take game number 3 here on E-District. At the series overall, and well, Zeta Division leading the way here with 46 points. TI
from Zeta, they had looked to push over that banister, would have had the advantage on Aegis. Instead, they backed down, waited for their teammates, and they still have the advantage in that fight. We talked about Wolves Esports and the fact that they've had a relatively quiet day. They're trying to pick up the pace.
Overlooking Weibo as well. There's a lot of fights happening, Q. We're going to see a lot of teams starting to get eliminated. RRQ looking to get into it with Grow Gaming get eliminated. All of a sudden, we got a lot of teams looking to fight as well. Inside Stadium, Gen G put themselves in the middle of Zeta Division and Reject, I think. No, Reignite. And Reignite down. Oh my god, I think Zeta Division might have hit match point. They only need one more kill.
Pick up their third as Zeta looks for a full reset.
E36 trying to hold the spot. Use Duzna trying to get the shield swap. Does Wingman starting to hit as well. Can he? A beautiful fence. Beautiful fence. Beautiful fence. He knows there's only one man left standing. Oh my god. E36 getting rid of VK Gaming. We have 10 squads still standing with round 6 about to start closing. Edward Gaming getting eliminated. 3-man. And as it was nearly time to press the panic button, they are looking pretty good here for game number 4. RRQ just needing to stay alive here, Q, as teams are starting to rotate in.
RRQ in between E36, and I believe that is Fnatic that is up and in behind them as well. They do have the bubble that at least gives them a little bit of security. The bubble's everywhere here. SAUL will help take Riddle Order out as we're now into the top 5. Jesco will look to push into the next bubble. 57 off the first 2, and resetting their bubble, trying to give them some safety.
He does have 3 ultimates up his sleeve as well, Q, so he could start getting some good damage here with those ultimates. The shotgun not going to be able to help him. It is shaking my screen. I could only imagine what their screen feels like. Sharky now trying to stay alive. Nosy Fox get eliminated. RRQ looking to move up to get the victory as well. RRQ now down to a duo. Fnatic get eliminated. It's a SAUL victory for game number 4. You can see it right here. This team is looking real good. We'll have a look at the overall leaderboard, and Zeta Division, well, they're going to be leading the way here. As we can see, though, Reject, one of the teams that are looking to be aggressive here, Q, as Titan Esports Club have already had some points on the board, but it looks like they might be on the back foot here as Reject have the pedal on the metal.
Well, we said it would be tough trying to find your way over towards Oasis, and it started over at Carrier because Reject was already over here, and while maybe able to get one player back up onto their feet, Rufa and company still pushing forward. It's the green light as they look to try and wrap things up. The Newcastle wall is down. That will at least give them a little bit of extra coverage as we do see Rufa now getting put on the ground itself. But Titans, now they were eventually going to have to rotate on in. They will be able to use that skyward dive from Legacy to find a good spot, and they're right on top of the team. Now it's the Newcastle that was looking to build up a bit of coverage, but they get stopped before the shield goes down.
So unlucky for S8UL is that the back foot. As we can see, teams all going down as well. Rejects getting eliminated. Looks like VKG are getting into it with Fnatic. There's a lot of fights starting to happen as we still have 12 squads left standing. S8UL now trying to hold the push off from Edward Gaming. It's a 2v2 situation. EDG getting shot in the back, and that is Grow Gaming moving in, looking to get in on the action.
One up for the third party, and Grow Gaming should be able to just shoot fish in a barrel practically by sitting on this ceiling up on the roof here, and they should be able to clean up one and then finish their rotation on in. No, it will be Noisy Fox who also will look to try and play a little aggressive. This should be Reignite that sits on the other side, and it's not already Zeta that has already Abo Gaming stuck behind their shield from the Newcastle, which is giving them just enough cover, but VKG still sitting at full health. They're gonna scale the wall. QQ finds a decent opening on one side. Grow Gaming now going to go out.
It's VKG versus Wabo. Beautiful R9 shots coming out here. QQ does get that bat off though, but there's a Sheila that is ready to sing for Wabo. Needs to be careful though. They are going to go down as QQ getting the first one. Can he get another? He uses the Valkyrie Q to move on in, and QQ doing QQ things, and they will get their second win. And we're back. There we go. Zeta Division. And we're back. Zeta Division with 60 points. VKG with 58.
Gonna look to try and push their way through this choke point. Reject we had set on board with earlier after they had reset their fight. Looks like they're getting pushed again. This time it's Yolari Man that goes down first as they're looking to try and take out a limit.
Down limit and in a lot of trouble. Reject already getting 2 downs, but now Reject need to be careful. They're getting shot in their back. Unlimit now getting eliminated. Down goes Rufa. So it's a 2v2 situation, I think, here. Nice shots. E36 now on the back foot. Axis looking to move in. It does have seer scan in a couple of seconds, so we'll need to be careful. As we can see, the swing. Beautiful shots. They're holding it down. Reject. Nice Q and the swing. BCG get eliminated.
36 able to get back and able to get themselves a reset, and Reject will end up out. Zeta Division, one of our 2 match point teams. Yuka F is out. It's Gen G who's looking to push around the fence, and while Gen G does fall, is one of our teams who, while over 50, they cannot win this game and end things here. Zeta Division is one of the 2 teams that can do that.
They're focusing on a different fight because there's a team that's rotated in as well. Nosy Fox now need to be careful. They will get down 1, they will get down 2, they get down 3. Riddle Order get eliminated. Now Nosy Fox need to worry about Zeta Division, but Zeta Division gets the reset on Satuki and the God Nades as well. They're going to move in. 1 down, 2 down. There's only 1 man left standing. Zeta Division Mike, the last one standing again. It is all up to Mia K from Nosy Fox. Can Mia K get the clean up here? All of a sudden, Zeta Division do get eliminated, and that is all she wrote. As we see, he trying to stay alive for now. Looks like Wolves as well. Getting some shots in on the teams that are trying to rotate in. Sold Jesco getting them to hit as well. Jesco now needing to be careful as teams are rotating in everywhere at the moment. At S8UL, they're going to get eliminated, and E36 are looking to get a reset once again. This helps the team of VKG on the hill. They now get a free rotate in, but they do have their hands full as well, as it looks like they're getting into a fight for God spot here, and it is Nosy Fox v VKG. 2 down now for Nosy Fox. 1 man left standing. Beautiful shots coming out from Kaki, but it's not going to be enough as VKG looks strong with 4 squads left standing.
Yeah, the problem is
one more shot in that Kraber. VKG could be eliminated right here, and they are Wolves Esports with definitely 4 teams on match point as Ty are still alive and looking to go back to back here on store point.
talked about the Krabby Patty in the hands of No Name. Is now out of bullets, but it is Umi all by themselves. Hold on a second, maybe they can get themselves back up if they got themselves a 2 nice shots here, but it will be Umi who's trying to slide around. It is the triple take in hand, big shots here, and that will allow for Thai Esports to come out on top in game number 6.
俺国立がこれ起こしてやりいや無理だ
歌も1キル持ってて俺3でこうなんだかマジか起こせマジか起こせ
なんだ
2人で
その前行くよ
俺前1人ワンやった
2勝るレース回ってるレース俺ポートラインすげえ
レースワン
今仕込み
やった
ラスト終わってるおいレッツゴー海ちゃん僕ね海ちゃん
ワトソンボコボコにしてたけど
マジかなんだい
強くね
4 teams now on match point, and that is going to be VK, Zeta Division, Thai, and S8UL. Not in zone here, though, Q, as they will need to rotate more south to be safe.
They aren't in zone, but the good news right now for S8UL, granted they aren't going to have this information, we get the benefit as the observers, they're isolated out here on this northern side with this squad, so you can feel comfortable in taking this fight, as we will see Legacy absolutely beams to be able to find the opening knock, and that should be the green light enough for S8UL to push on in. S8UL, who is a little bit over towards their west, but S8UL is actually in a full send in towards the zone, so VKG will still be kind of off by themselves. Zeta Division, one of our match point teams, looks to try and take the bottom side of this building, push it into the Fnatic, but Fnatic holds the line and says, "Thou shall not pass."
The Kraber in hand, Wolves now in some trouble. Beautiful shots as well, though, from Legacy. This is S8UL's game to win. As you can see, they have majority of zone right now as we're coming down to our final 4 squads.
Just have to make sure that Wolves don't play back towards where they were and potentially swing on them from that side. As long as they can keep that left side clear, I agree. This is S8UL's game to win.
Unless VKG
undercover from VKG.
Oh my God!
Push on their backside here.
VKG and Soul are fighting. This gives E36 a chance to rotate in and get the victory. They just need to full send it now. Wolves get eliminated. S8UL are down to a solo as well. E36 are 7 this to 8, and we are going again. Olympus just around the corner.
No, RRQ sits in that 6th spot, and you mentioned it when they fell. They were 2 points shy. You're going, I'm going with you, big dogs. No follow on the hunt.
All of a sudden, Zeta Division going up against Reject. Reject do get eliminated, so the coach buff for not much longer. As we can see, Nosy Fox as well. It's Ty moving in over onto Zeta Division, and we are about to see 2 match point teams get into it here, which means we are definitely going to lose one.
Chance that at least one of them gets taken out, if not both of them, depending on a third-party situation. Nice job by Pino to be able to push through and able to find 2 down. FCN and Pino will be the last 2 left alive, trying to wrap up this fight. Zeta Division's gone.
Here comes a third-party, Grow Gaming now looking to move in. We may see only 1 match point team left here in a second, and all of a sudden, VKG, one of the teams in that area, are on the back foot and are going to get eliminated. We have only 1 team on match point, that is S8UL. Weibo are only 3 points away as well. Wolves Esports are down to a solo, and Edward Gaming as well down to a solo. This has come down to the final 8 squads. Can S8UL get a victory and finish it here? Down goes 1 from Titan Esports Club, and S8UL are still alive.
make shake here. It will be a nice job by SAUL to continue to stay alive. Top 4 left alive as a full trio. Now Grow is also a full 3 as well. If there's one team that can force things to end here, it's SAUL.
Gen G, though, they're being aggressive. They are looking good. We may see a Gen G clean up here, which gives us a game number 9. There's only 2 more left standing. Asians gets it done. Dexter's up there as well. He's going to move up with the Wraith portal. There's only 1 man left standing. SAUL are going to get eliminated, are they? Dexter!
There's some...
No! SAUL win it! But here comes Growth Gaming moving in to clean it up. SAUL will get eliminated. We have a game 9 on our hands, and Growth Gaming are moving in to try and get game number 8 victory. And that they will. What the shit did I just watch?
芯を取って、芯を取って、ここ、右ここだと思う、右ここだと思う。
オッケーオッケーオッケー。アーマーサップする、アーマーサップする。ちょっと待って。
右いる右いる右いる。そこね。
ここに入ってきた。
オッケーオッケー。
いやパーティーこれね。
いいよ。
左下もいるからね。めっちゃ後ろ。
左ラストワン、左ラストワン。
オッケーオッケーオッケー。
俺シャルマクシャルマクやシャルマク。
俺木だけでやる、木だけで殺す。
車もらえば、車取るわ。
オッケー。
俺ない。
俺だよ。
どうやったら勝てる？どうやったら勝てる？右か左どっち越したら勝ちじゃない？
右右右。
右強み押す？いや右押さえて押さえて右押さえて右押さえて俺左から俺左から。
オッケーオッケー。
オッケー右押さえる右押さえる。
右押さえたら勝ちだよ。やり合うよ。右押さえたらやり合うよ。右押さえたらやり合うよ。右のスイングだけさせんな。それで勝ち。
オッケーじゃあ行くまで。じゃあ行くまで。俺絶対大丈夫。
大丈夫。絶対勝てる俺ら。
見る見る見る。
全部見た方がいいと思う。
ラストファイトラストファイトラスト3ファイトじゃないこれ。見て見て。
シャール焚いてシャール焚いてシャール焚いて。
シャール焚いてシャール焚いて。
右回り右回り右回りって右回り右回り右回り。右打ったら勝ちだよ。右打ったら勝ちだよ。
打て打て打て打てもうグルも入れてる。
いやいやいや入れて入れて。前入れて前入れて前入れてエース前入れてエース前入れて。
あと前前前。
モモクシアあれソロソロソロソロ。やったやったやった。ソロ来るぞ。俺の後ろ。前出る。右前から前出るよ。
これこれこれこれこれこれ。
ナイス
ナイス。おお。
ナイス。
何もしてないけどナイス。い
やナイス。
ガチナイス。
ガチキル拾ってないけどナイス。
いや俺めっちゃ拾って拾った。
いやナイスマジで。
Well, SAUL on 93, VK second, Zeta Division third, Grow Gaming, Ty, Weibo, Enterforce. We are going into game number 9 with 7 teams.
Of the past. And we can even say the same thing when it comes to the ALGS split thus far, trying to regain their feet here.
Titan Esports Club now going up against Gen G. This is going to be an APAC South, the APAC South fight here. You can see Titan Esports Club do have the advantage at the moment. Beautiful shots. Gen G might be getting eliminated here. 1 man left standing. Titan Esports Club gets the job done.
There are still left alive here on E District that have the ability to end things now. One of them currently on your screen, Zeta Division. They were our first team, however, that was on to match point. They've kind of struggled since to really be able to put some strong finishings together. Or if it has been some situations like this, they push up, try to wrap up a fight, and all of a sudden the tides turn. Melzero, the last one that's left alive, 2 HP in a dream, trying to play behind the knockdown shield. Reignite was one of our squads that we thought, with an Electro Dance-ish sort of ending, might be able to push themselves over that match point threshold. The first thing they'll have to do is make sure that they can stay alive. They've done so thus far.
SAUL now, Ty get eliminated as well. That means there's not many match point teams left out here. Just like that, SAUL are gone. E36, another match point team still alive at the moment. Moving on in, getting some KP, and they're looking good in zone right now, as we can see them being really aggressive moving on in. Stay here with E36 right now as we see Zeta Division try and rotate in here as well. As we can see, Craver in the hand of Juzna and Synap. The Synap goes down as RRQ are moving on in here in game number 9.
Think skinny, get into the corner as tight as you can because shots are getting sent your way. Juzna now almost gonna get put onto their feet. It will be all left to Oakley, who does have full health, but it's a full 3 that pushes forward. Nice Craver to be able to open things up. Oh, a second! Oh, that would have been insane, but it's not going to be enough. Now Unlimit pulls up with the third party and the Ignite out.
Going to 10, Zeta Division, no, they've got a full 3 left standing. Satuki moving in as well. Who is this that they're fighting? It is RRQ. Zeta Division, the only team here in the 4 that can get the victory.
Free pickets from the high ground.
Zeta Division in God spot right now. Just realize how much of zone they have. No one can get up to them without having to fight each other. Zeta Division now in God spot right now with these 3 squads that are up. Zeta Division needing to play it slow, but is there going to be a forced fight between these teams? Yes, there is. Zeta Division just need to hold off the push here from Unlimit. BCG also just needs to play it slow. This could be all she wrote. Zeta Division, are they the best team in APAC? The first battle of APAC, it comes down to this. A 3v3 for Zeta Division v BCG. The queue up. Oh my god. BCG now on the height.
No way. No way.
To a game number 10.
Enough to be able to get across that 50-point threshold, and that does mean almost half the lobby a little bit of an advantage when it comes to learning the lay of the land.
Bro Gaming now, they're in a little bit of trouble as they're trying to rotate in. Beautiful shots coming out. As we can see, like they're going to get eliminated though, because that zone is...
And try and find a way in towards this next zone, and you've got to know with 16 other teams left, it's going to be quite the road. JP pushes right on in. Ages with the R99, creating absolute havoc. And now Riddle Order down to Jazaka.
Aka now the last one left standing. He does have fences. He can use them. This is a great fight. He does use them now finally. Just needs to move out of the way so it does something. But Gen G get eliminated. Riddle Order getting rid of match point teams left. Zeta Division now have their hands full as it looks like DCG looking to maybe get involved as well. They do get the first down. Do they decide to move in here? Yes, they do. Beautiful cues coming out. The Zeta Division clean this up. This is a great push by Zeta, and Zeta will get rid of DCG. Game maybe of our battle of APAC. BCG trying to keep their dream alive. They can't. That is Titan Eden Sports. Titan Esports Club now trying to stay alive. Zeta Division now moving in as well. Beautiful shots coming out from the boy of Yuka. They need to try and stay alive. They can't. They get eliminated. Reject get the job done. VK get eliminated. SAUL is still standing. No, they get eliminated as well.
Though gaming one of the two teams that are on height. There's a team that's across the way that also on the same level. Unfortunately, Weibo will have to leave first, and Weibo gone. We're going one more game, and Reject will be joining the teams that are on match points.
Reject now going to swing this corner, try and clean up Titan Esports Club that are down below. We have one team on top, that is Noisy Fox. They need 2 more kills to hit match point. Can they get it? Miyake looking over with the Sheila. They don't have any kills right now. They only need 1 more. Can they drop down and get the victory? Nosy Fox looking to hit match point. We have one team on the low ground, that is Reject. They need to be able to heal. There is 2 squads left. Reject now looking to get the job done. We have our final 2 teams left. We are definitely going again for 11. I don't think you will see better Apex than this anywhere in the world, as Nosy Fox are going to win just by using the zone as an advantage, and Nosy Fox hit match point, and we are going to game 11.
上がれないよ、もうやばくないから。これ耐久しとくわ。
しよしよしよし。死んだ死んだ死んだ。
キルポ取ってキルポ取ってキルポ取ってくれ一人降りて。
いいよよ。いけるよ。
ナイスナイス強すぎたなと思って。アンチ強すぎ。
アンチが最強だったわ。
危ねえ。11試合3キルだ。
Well, we have 11 teams going into game 11 on match point. To see a lot of fights happen here, and there's one team that's not on match point. That is Unlimit, and they still are out here. 2 match point teams though right now, Reject and Weibo getting into it at the moment. As we can see, Uri's going down. Axis the last one standing. It's a 1v1 situation, but Weibo will clean it up here, and Reject are now out.
You
might have to leave the call, Q. Leave the call and join back, brother. You're lagging. E36 now moving in onto some action. Beautiful wingman shots coming out. Oblu needs to be careful. They're going to a duo. They're trying to clean this up. Will they be able to? We won't know. Wolves Esports now having their hands full, as we can see teams starting to rotate in. Ty go down as well. This is Gen G on the outskirts, really starting to cook here in game number 11, as we see DCG getting eliminated. 1 left standing. Wolves Esports, Gen G Esports really trying to keep this going right now. Beautiful nades coming out from Dexter. They get down No Name, they get down 1, they get down 2, they get down 3. SAUL, let's watch how they play this. The smoke comes out, E36 and SAUL will fight. This looks like game number 12 is about to begin. Once more, the battleground is yours, SAUL. Can you finish it right now? Because we have Gen G Esports and Fnatic still standing. And guess who has a Kraber in their hand? It is Asia. They will get down 1 from Fnatic. This is actually really good for SAUL. They get a full reset. It is a 3v3 situation. SAUL going up against Gen G. Let's get the Kraber in the hand right now. Asia just needs to get a sneaky little down. And that will be a 2v3. So it's a 1v3 situation. As you can see, Gen G needing to hold off the push. They do not get the res. SAUL, you're going to be pulling your hair out if they do not win this. They do get some beautiful nades though. Zicky needing to hold it down. They do get 2 kills, and Gen G Esports are going to send it to a game 12. 15 teams going in to game 12 on match point.
Watson pylons that can help you play wide. This is going to get very, very messy during those rings 3 and 4 close-ins, I think.
Zeta Division now, they may be our first team eliminated here. All of a sudden, the team that has had more chances probably than SAUL to win it, looking to try and stay alive right now, but I don't like their chances as Reject are moving in to get rid of Zeta Division. Has the mental cooked here for Zeta. Axis the last one, sorry, not last one standing. He's moving in on the last one standing. Zeta are going to be gone. Zeta are eliminated at 20th position. It does look like RRQ also might have their hands full. Beautiful shots coming out. Easy flash. Looks like RRQ might be getting eliminated here, and they will. Edward Gaming getting the... away. Oh, run away at the moment because it is Wolves being aggressive. They are moving in on Reject. Oh my god, No Name. Should clean it up. They do. Reject eliminated. And just like that, Wolves Gaming.
BKB still has to find a way to stabilize. They were able to get back to a full 3, but they aren't completely fully healthy. As for now, Titan Esports Club, one of the 2 squads that are left that has the ability to end things as Unlimited goes out the top right-hand corner of your screen. So does Enter for 36. And Titan Esports Club has to find a way to wrap up this fight so they can get their 3rd back up onto their feet. EDG also gone, and there's still a chance for them to be able to extend the series.
As well do Titan Esports Club, but they're not going to full sender. SAUL will get eliminated. We now have only 1 team left on non-match point, and that is Titan Esports Club. It's up to VKG and BCG to do something here. They do need to be careful. They do not want
direction. There's a chance if Titan Esports Club can swing over towards their northern side, maybe there's a chance. Oh wait, the Pathy Zipfinder could very well be the play.
They're being aggressive. It's a 2v2. No, it's a 1v2. VKG now with the chance to take the victory. VKG now the only team has a full 3. There's only 1 man left standing for Titan Esports Club. VKG, this is your chance. This is your chance to get back onto the winning side of things. They had no QQ in Split 2. They have QQ for Split 1. They have QQ right now for Battle of APAC, and they will be the first team to get the victory for APAC South v APAC North, and it is finished in game number 12. In game 12, we're going to have a look at the series overall and what the leaderboard looks like after the 12 games and who were the top 3 teams, and that is stacked. VKG will finish it off in game number 12. Beautiful games tonight here. SAUL 6-2 in Zeta Division.